Hey guys, welcome back for the body video. Not going to get too in depth with this, just to kind of show what it is and a little bit of transformation. This body I've never worked with before. I think it's actually like QRC or QDC. It actually just came in a completely unmarked bag. It is from Super G. 68 Mustang. Body looks pretty cool. Has decals, they're like pre-cut already. I noticed already some of the lines aren't cut real clean on it. It does come with some masking for the windows, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll get this cut out, get a basic setup on it, and then we can figure out where I'm going to put the magnet mounts, and we can go from there on that part of it. But yeah, we'll get started on it, and I'll just sort of fill in with some pictures as we go along, or maybe just a little video as an update. But I'm not going to show the whole painting process. We'll just show it as it goes along, and maybe even try to squeeze the first drive into this video as well. So did a rough cut on the body, just have it sitting in place and just have it sitting on there to get an idea for the mounts. However, I don't know if you can see, these rear wheels are sunk in. They're the same offsets for the front. The front's good. I believe these are a +5mm. And man, I'm gonna need like a +8, +9 on the rear to sort of fill it out for proper fitment. So we're gonna need to work on that. But right now I'm just gonna work on the magnets to get the height, get it kind of figured out, and I can dial it in a little bit more later. But I just wanna kind of get it close for now. So let's get that part figured out, and then I can move on to masking for paint. We'll worry about the fitment once I get everything else finished. Mocked up some magnet mounts. Should be pretty close to where the final needs to be. I didn't see any kits I liked, so I sort of made my own. I think it'll work out good. I did cut the body out, so it should sit on. I gotta clean it up, mess around a little bit. It's gonna have to need some other offset wheels for the rear for sure. I'll get it masked up, and then we can move on to the next step. Alright, well, I got a little sidetracked. I wanted to video a little bit more of this portion, but once I cut the body out and started looking over it, I discovered a whole bunch of imperfections on the body. I don't know if the camera can pick up, but it's got dimples. Couldn't really notice them much before. There's some on the sides here, and it's actually all these imperfections in the Lexan itself on the body. Kind of agitated with it, so I might, not that it's Super G's fault, but it's a company they're doing. I think it might be a newer company, but that's kind of unacceptable. So I didn't go too crazy with this body. I just decided I'll paint it, keep it simple and be usable, and then see what happens though. But definitely not good. I think it was a QRC, QDC. I honestly have to look it up. But not very impressed with the quality of the body. But oh well, live and learn. Still a cool looking body. Just hope it lasts. But it'll be alright for what it is. It'll work. Alright, we got some of the window trim on. The decals didn't really line up perfect. Took a little bit of work. But yeah, so that's, again, this body, not real a fan of it. Got it on. I gotta do a little tweaking maybe to it yet. These wheels I had, they're ones that are adjustable offsets, so I was playing around trying to find the right offset, because with this body, it's hard to see, but the rear is probably 3 to 4 millimeters wider. You can actually see on the offsets I'm using, much better offset than in the back. The back I definitely have kicked out pretty far, but everything tucks in nice. Nothing's hitting, everything's good. So I think we're in good shape, ready to go. I'm gonna put it on the setup board and then give it a final couple tweaks just to make sure everything's perfect on it. And then it'll be off to the track. So I'll try to throw a clip in here at the end of it on the track going, and then you're able to see it start to finish. All right, we got it set up on the setup station. This will tell us to fine tweak all our camber and toe and make sure everything's even so we can drift equal left and right turns. Setup station ZA Racing. These things really help a lot. Make sure all your drift alignment's where it needs to be. Yeah, she's all ready to rock and roll. Everything's all set. And we are ready to go. Hopefully gonna get to a new track this week. Be able to test this puppy out, see how she does, but quick test in the basement here. Seems pretty good. Looking forward to it. Do a quick clip of a couple runs of it here coming up next. Thank you. Different, a little different than mine, but very consistent.